A new season of anime brings new shows, and new shows bring new waifus. Waifus are an extremely important part of the anime culture, and worshipping those thighs or feet or whatever you're into is part of the fun, ironic or not. But much like how humans can't ever agree what the best toppings on a pizza is, many have differing thoughts on how highly regarded a waifu should be held, since we have this thing called opinions. Though some people don't deserve to have one. However, there occasionally comes a time where a waifu gives off such a best girl vibe that from just one episode, no, even just the trailer, you immediately know that she was genetically engineered to pander to us weebs as a waifu. And the waifu with that honor this season is Kitagawa Marin. Even though a look at this smug face should be enough to cure the deepest of depression and shut you up, I'd like to give a quick rundown on the premise. Gojo was a guy that got shunned as a kid for his hobby of making hina dolls, as it was too girly. As a result, he's become the quiet kid that doesn't have any friends and is often taken advantage of. Thank God it's not America, or we'd end up with my dress-up terrorist. Marin's a girl who is, for a lack of better words, a fucking otaku degenerate. The difference is that she's super open and confident about it. Pretty much the popular girl of the school. Man, are weebs the popular kids nowadays? Where the fuck was this when I was in school? Marin has a passion for cosplaying, but much like us weebs, is god-awful at sewing. But you know, she's hot, so she gets Gojo to help her with his sewing experience. And he agrees because, oh my god, it's a hot grill! And that's the premise. Now, I know that this isn't exactly the most unique premise, and it's pretty obvious what the direction of the story is. I haven't even read the manga and I can tell you where it's going. Marin's the outgoing girl that hangs out with the loser, quiet MC who actually has a secret of being good at something specific. They hang out and she helps him build confidence. That's absolutely going to fucking happen, and I'd be willing to bet my left testicle on this. But you know what? Not every anime has to be a masterpiece of our generation that's held beside the likes of Akira, Spirited Away, and X-Arm. The dynamic between the main duo is more than enough to make a great anime, and there is so much to love about our main girl here. A great thing to point out about Best Girl here is that Marin is so goddamn fun. Like, she gives off the extrovert energy that would absolutely drain you for being with her for too long, but in that time, you are having the goddamn time of your life. The type of friend that would drag you to places and make you try new things, and the type that you can tell is super loyal and honest because of how straightforward she is. And then you hear shit like this. Never a dull moment is there. The anime is just full of this energy that's so entertaining to watch, and this is fueled by the waifu being a fucking degenerate. You know, like all of us. Don't pretend you haven't seen hentai of Marin. It's always a treat to see the waifu be the weeb instead of the billionth male, lonely, antisocial male gamer who knows all about the games but nothing about social interaction. And it's an even better treat that she's the extrovert. Not all weebs are devoid of social skills, you know? I think. The dynamic between the main duo really shines through her degenerate side. Though, as this is literally degenerate weeb explaining the weeb world to a complete normie. And I must say, it's amazing. We've spent so long consuming anime content that seeing flying tits is normalized to us, but we sometimes forget how weird this can be to an outsider. Imagine explaining Aerogate to your dad.
Are you winning, son?
The constant what the fuck reactions from Gojo, combined with the contrast of an extreme extrovert with an extreme introvert, makes for some amazing banter while they try to understand each other. They have absolutely nothing in common except for having a great passion towards their hobby, yet the contrast in personality just makes for great chemistry and fun situations to watch. It's only been 2 episodes, so I can't actually tell, but based on the opening and the premise, I can only assume that we're gonna be tackling cosplay and eroge. She has the looks and the personality, so I cannot wait to see all the amazing cosplay and costumes she pulls on us. The opening song gives us a small preview of them, and they're good. Now, where else have I seen a degenerate blonde weeb girl that is best girl. Oh, for fuck's sake, incest again! Another one of the great things about Marine is how optimistically assertive she is. None of the submissive and breedable shit. You don't breed her, she breeds you. For the sake of her passion, she tries as hard as she can and can come off as a bit assertive. She tries to get Gojo to help her, but she doesn't take advantage of him, like these cunts here. But the part I love about her assertiveness is the passion. Her passion as a weeb is what drives her, and to many of us weebs, that part of being a weeb is fucking relatable. Because for better or worse, we are some of the most stupidly passionate people towards what we love, to the point where not paying rent for a fucking PNG is considerable. But unlike us weebs, this passion is accompanied by a degree of confidence weebs wish they could obtain. The keychains on her bag, the magazines, hell, she literally openly shills her favorite Arrowgate to a near stranger. Now that's some dominance asserting if I've ever seen any. The point here to be made is, if you're passionate about something, then why hide it? What makes Marine so charming, inspiring even, is the message of being proud of your passion being sent here. If you have something that you truly love, then just be open with it. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Despite being the giddly, goofy weeb that Marine is, the one point, perhaps even the most significant one to me, is how she isn't a pushover when being made fun of and taken advantage of. This scene shows everything. A guy makes fun of her for being a weeb. Most other loser guy MCs would just stay quiet and have this be their sob backstory, but no. She tells this guy to fuck right off because you know what? Yeah, it's not cool to make fun of others' hobby. It's not cool to be an asshole. I fucking clapped when I first saw this scene and immediately knew she was a girl of the season. Watching her be super open about this and defend her passion is amazing. Her strong will is just amazing. Gojo, on the other hand, is anything but this, though understandably so. The show is gonna be about Marine helping Gojo gain confidence, and you know what? I'm here for it. It's already happened in episode 1. She's telling Gojo to not be a pushover that agrees to any unreasonable request or statement. The message being sent has been loud and clear from episode 1. Be confident in your passion, be proud of your passion, and don't be taken advantage of. It's a simple one, yet still very powerful. It's something that I think most of us understand is correct, but it's easier said than done. It's easy to be afraid of being made fun of. It's easy to want to just closet yourself and everything you love, but you're not gonna get anywhere in your life if you just do that. You're never gonna get any new experiences, you're never gonna get the chance to make precious memories. In a very similar way to I Want You to Eat My Pancreas, wow, that show name is still weird. This show is gonna be about Marine showing Gojo a new world that he's been hiding from, and he's gonna grow as a person, gaining self-esteem in the process. And I can't wait to see this growth. Well, at least I think that's what's gonna happen. I better be right. I'm in danger if I'm not. My Dress Up Darling is definitely one of the biggest shows to look out for this season. Though I wouldn't call it the most mind-blowing, unique, The Last of Us plot of all time or anything, the dynamic between the main characters is amazing, and one glance at Marine is enough to make good brain juice come out. Dopamine mine. That. The colors are vibrant and the animation is stellar, so there's absolutely no reason to miss out on this one if you're a fan of the romance genre. You're not convinced? Fine. How about this? Marine spends half of episode 2 in her swimsuit. Now you're sold. Once a fucking degenerate, always a fucking degenerate. Just like our girl here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more anime and weeb content in general, then be sure to subscribe. With that, I'll see you next time when I find the degenerate weeb girl in real life. That's gonna take a while.